Let's continue on with chapter 2.1 and let's look at some examples. So the first example is asking, determine whether the following sets are finite or infinite. Finite or infinite. And so we have a definition over here of finite and infinite. Finite is a little more formally. Set is finite if it is empty, or it can be put into a one-to-one correspondence with the set, right? That looks like this, meaning that there's a count. We can count how many objects are in the set, and that would be a finite. On the other hand, if it's not finite, it's infinite, meaning that it goes on forever. And so in each of these cases here, this first set has 3 objects. So that's why it would be a finite set. This ... means it goes on forever. So it's infinite. And then here, it ends at 20. It goes up by 2. So this would be a finite set. So just be aware of, we have certain sets that are finite and infinite, meaning they go on forever, or sets that have a set number of elements or members in the set. Finishing up and kind of looking at these Venn diagrams here to kind of introduce some more concepts, more definitions and examples. We have this picture here of a Venn diagram of students who belong in certain groups: blue eyes, brown hair, curly hair. This top piece here, if you don't have color, it's red here on the top, blue on the bottom. And so what is this red? What does this signify? This person has blue eyes, they're part of the blue group, and brown hair, but does not have curly hair. That's why they're isolated away. They're only in these 2 circles. They're in what we call the intersection, right, where it intersects with each other. How about the person that is not in any of these circles? What if someone's out here? If they're out there, that person does not have blue eyes, does not have brown hair, and does not have curly hair. They're outside of that group. And then what about the blue? What's this blue? This blue is the person has curly hair. That's all they have. They do not have out of this characteristics, they only have curly hair. They do not have blue eyes nor brown hair. And so understanding that relationship will help us understand these next 2 definitions, which are called intersections and unions. And many times we're interested in the union or intersection of sets. What do they have in common? Or what happens when you join 2 sets together? And so here are the answers to these examples. Again, if you need to read more, you have the PowerPoints that we've provided, or you have the textbook examples. You can read further up on these. But find the union of the given pairs of sets. Again, union means to join them, right? What elements belong to A or to B or both. And so you'll see that list gets united. This one here, empty set, means nothing. So when you put something with nothing, you keep what you originally have. Here, you're joining 2 sets that have something in common, but the new set, you don't write each of those twice. We're just writing what elements are part of the set. What are the members? The other definition is intersection. Intersection is what do they have in common? So you can see my answer here. These are what they have in common. This one, they have nothing in common. So the set that results, right? This is kind of like an operation we call set operations. When you do this set intersect with this set, it's an empty set. There's nothing in common. So with that in mind, how could we solve this problem here?